I want to tell you about this man, Sir William III, the Baron of the Last Soap Moorhead. I believe that my mother is related to him. My mother was born last name Moorhead, and if you go back many years, the spelling of last names changed into this Moorhead, and it goes back to Scotland, to a castle Last Soap Nanasker. This is 1418 is when Lady Marriott was born, I think, and that was the spouse, a possible spouse of this guy. This guy was born maybe around the same time, and there's a story here that might be related to this man. A story that takes place in England and submitted by Carla Thatcher. And the date of the story is about 1513, September 9th, the Battle of the Flooded Field. There was like some kind of flood. And so the story says, and this is at Ancestry.com, and it says, the Flooded Field Battle, the battle September 9th, 1513, is which the Scottish were defeated by the English. The battle site is in the Sublette Hills, the northern Berlin, England. Among the Scots who were killed, estimated at 10,000, was James IV, grandfather of Mary, Queen of Scots. Few of the king's James' men survived the encounter with the English troops, led by the 70-year-old Thomas Howard, Earl of Surrey. James had invaded England as the climax of a long quarrel with Henry VIII. The Scots, outranked by the English forces, made a heroic last-ditch stand. Their story and their sadness, their fate brought to the Scotlands are dramatically told in Sir Walter Scott's poem Mariam. So I guess this guy, Sir Walter, he writes a poem about the situation of a battle where there's like a lot of water on the field, where they're trying to conquer some land in England in the 1500s, like 1513 or something like that. And he goes on to be the father of the father of the father of the other fathers, who eventually becomes the father of my mother. So, you know, my mother is Marilyn Kathleen Moorhead, and so from the Moorhead family comes this story. And I don't know if my mother is directly related to this person or not, but I thought I would share it, and I added it to the family tree here at Ancestry.com. And I can't really show you right now, but the account I'm using is my mother's account, Marilyn Mitchell. And I wanted to show you more information about Sir William III Moorhead. And I don't know if the spelling of the last name really changed or not, but I'm guessing it did. But basically, it doesn't really have the information about when he was born and when he died. But I guess you can guess that it was before his son. And this is his son here. Sir John IV, the Baron of the Moorhead, born 1466 in Scotland, Lancashire, and died about 20 years later, 1486. And I guess this guy Moorhead was married to another person, a Hamilton, and it's like Lady Marietta Hamilton. Hamilton is like a popular last name, and this is like she was born 1418 and lived for about 30 years until 1442. And I guess there's more information here. So I guess I'm gonna click on it to show you how it works. There's a ancestry hint. You click on it. You click on the leaf because it's a family tree, and it says, "Oh, you found more information and you click on review the hint. So I'll show you how Ancestry.com works. And you wait. You can also ignore the hint. But there's all these different other family trees that other people have that might be connected to your tree. And so you click on review. So this is kind of like a how-to video too. And you click on review, this orange button, and you wait. And then it gives you information, and you might have connection with the different people here. Lady Marietta and Lady... So it might be the same person, but I'm not exactly sure because it takes a lot of... I don't know, you really have to have the information to really know if it's the same person or not. So the possible father is James Hamilton, born in 1391 in Scotland. And then this is possibly the mother of the Lady Hamilton, who was also born around the same time of like 1392. And then you have the husband, which is the Moorhead, which connects these people to my family, the Moorheads. And supposedly this guy was born in 1415. And you know, I don't really have any authentication, verification, anything to really prove that I'm related to this person. I'm only guessing. And then you have children, and you have the dog trying to hump her leg, but that's okay. It's all part of history, and you know, history can be really boring sometimes. People kind of think that history is pretty boring, but it's not really as boring as you may think. And you have these other people. So I'm adding like siblings. It's kind of boring because you don't really know who they are at the moment. But this is kind of how it works.